What invention is so good that it actually can be improved upon? I've heard the pin setter machine in bowling alleys has never had a redesign. It was perfect already. It depends. The fundamental mechanisms behind it has stayed the same, but different pin setters have made minor adjustments to make common issues, well, less common. As of modern day, new high-end pin setters have actually no perceivable way to change their core design. But yeah, this is what I was going to say too, lol. Near perfect for its purpose. P-trap, a simple, elegant way to prevent odor from coming into your house via sink, toilet, etc. A lot of Asia still doesn't use this. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. A mirror is as good as it gets for its usage. The XLR cable. Until they can beam something directly into your head, we kind of hit a dead end for perceived sound. The simplicity of what a cable can do by allowing both AC and DC power to flow through so you can power and draw signal from a microphone, plus the fact it's so simple to remove the noise you get from outside interference, makes it even more genius. Phantom power. Paperclip. Last major patent was in the 1880s. Those bones they use for tanning leather. People have tried using all sorts of different materials, but bone always works best apparently. Edit. I remember this very vaguely from years ago, so I can't find the thing I learned it from anymore, but here's an article about finding the tools from Neanderthal times. Also, check the replies. There are some actually smart people who know more than I do about it. Cast iron skillet, established 1707. The brick. It has been made of mud, then mud with straw, then mud with clay, then finally with clay alone. That is as far as progress has taken the brick in the, guess, 8,000 years since it was invented, and it is still in use today. Someone, lost in the obscurity of ancient history, realized that you couldn't build really strong stone structures with irregularly shaped small natural stones, and hewing huge lumps of stone into regular shapes was just ridiculously hard work. That person also observed that mud that fell into a fire was left hardened when the fire died down, so they figured that if you shaped mud into regular shapes, big enough to carry one in each hand, you would have all the advantages of small irregular stones and large geometrically carved stones, but with none of the drawbacks of either. This thought must have taken a second to dawn on the inventor. The practical work to prove the concept must have taken a weekend, at most, perhaps a week or two to get this shape just right. And here we are, thousands of years later, and the dang thing has barely changed at all. Pizza. You can change it up, you can ruin it, and you can fold it half like a crazy calzone munching madman, but you can't beat perfection. I'd say nail clippers. Rich and poor people all use the same thing to clip their nails. Rich people pay poor people to clip their nails for them. Zipper. Best way to merge in traffic. Rubber bands. They work. When I was a kid, rubber bands would last for years. Now most of them fail within a year or so. Most professional classical music instruments are already in their final stage, like piano and violin. Edit. Wording. The pocket. Girls' pants have entered the chat. Edit. The number of upvotes on this silly comment really speaks for itself. The spoon is a pretty incredible invention. It can often sub as a fork or a knife, and it has a great name. Those special self-stabilizing spoons to help people with hand tremors feed themselves are pretty cool. Over-engineered for most people, but I'm happy they exist. The basic sewing needle. It really hasn't changed in thousands of years. There is no need for change. I'd argue that sewing machines are just advanced sewing needles. I still can't figure out how they work. I've seen animations and videos of the mechanics, but my brain refuses to process it and it looks so simple, almost too simple. The toilet S-bend. We would still be throwing our Hershey soldiers out the window without it. Invented in 1775 and still used today. Source: BBC and Crichton from Red Dwarf. Edit: no O in Crichton. The soda can. The physics behind it have been perfected. There is a cool YouTube video about it. That mini trident you use to scratch your back, man, that's the best invention of the human race. I don't know, man. The lightsaber under my mom's bed was really nice when I used it as a back massager. Plates. You can get the ones that don't smash. It's too good. Edit. Why is this my most upvoted thing on Reddit? Why? But thank you all for your upvotes. Zoo pals. Windshield wipers. My engineering professor always lectured us on how perfect the design is and how the new changes made are strictly aesthetic and don't work any better. Until they invent one that cleans the whole window instead of just parts of it. The steam turbine. It is such a useful way to convert heat into electricity that it would not be surprising to see one strapped to a fusion reactor, if one ever got built. They're already strapped to fission reactors. That's pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, the steam turbine inventor was way ahead of his time. He really was a visionary. The Schrader valve used to inflate your bicycle tires, car tires, tractor tires, etc. was patented in 1893. It is still used in virtually every tire on the planet, and now you know its name. Edit. My top comment ever. My ego is like inflated. Thanks. Fire cooking. We've been trying to improve it for almost 2 million years. God, I hate electric stoves. The wheel. What are you going to do? Make it rounder? Edit. Guys, it's a joke. I understand that the modern wheel has brakes, suspension, and requires an axle. You can stop blowing up my inbox. I don't know. Sliced bread is pretty hard to improve on. Plus, it has made life easier for pretty much anyone who enjoys bread. I present to you double cooked sliced bread. I'll toast to that. You. Thanks, bro. You too. Crocodiles, or any apex predator that lived through the KT extinction, physically unchanged for 100 million years because it's the perfect killing machine, a half-ton of cold-blooded fury, the bite force of 20,000 newtons, and stomach acid so strong it can dissolve bones and hooves. Edit. Whoosh. Chopsticks. Talk about consistency. It has been the same way for I have no idea how many years. Hoodies. Cold. Hoodie. Underdressed. Hoodie. No bra. Hoodie. Hot. Hoodie. Rainy. Hoodie. Dead inside. You know it. Hoodie. Edit. Punctuation marks. A really good grilled cheese sandwich. Some good bread with good butter. Some good cheeses with some heat and attention. Dang, it's ducking delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more content to come in the future. Also, please leave a comment down below with video suggestions for my future videos. This has been Reading with Reddit, and I will see you all next time.